It's final battle night. Let's go.
Let's go. This ain't the fuck night. Oh, this game can heat stink.
Oh, shit!
It's gone!
Ya boys are back! It is time for another episode of In This Very Ring, right here, live! Only on A2D Radio. You know, I've always thought about this. The people that listen to us back on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, like all those other podcast services, they have got to fucking hate my intros.
They probably just hate you in general.
I mean, that's possible too. But, you know.
Just Team Butters rocks and Team Ritz sucks.
Fuck you. Fuck you and the fucking horse you rode in on, you prick. All right. I am, as he alluded to just a moment ago, I am Ritz, the man to, well, I don't know what side of the screen he's on. If you're watching this, who cares? That guy. Would you stop, you pendulum? That guy is the mayor of Toasty Town, the one, the only, the one they call Butters. Butters, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm rocking and ready to roll, baby.
You barely alive over there?
Oh, yeah. Barely alive, as every week.
No kidding. I'm surprised we're on the air tonight. You want to talk about a calamity of a clusterfuck over here in the Ritz household. Holy shit on a stick. But somehow we are here. And why are we here? Well, we're here because of people like Body Check Wellness. Body Check Wellness is a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery. God knows I need it. By using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code A2D for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. Oh, man. It's the end of an era. It is, without fail, the ending, for now, of Ring of Honor. Tonight is their final battle. It's taking place live from Baltimore, Maryland, and it is a stacked card. We are not watching this show live tonight, but we are getting live updates, and we are we have live updates. We've got different things playing on the back ends over here where we know what's coming on. We're a little bit behind, obviously, because we're just now coming on the air, but some of us have to work today. Unlike some other people who just woke up a couple hours ago.
Hey. It has been a long, hellacious week, okay? Okay.
Poor baby.
You work 15-hour days and tell me.
I used to do it. I've been there, done that. I paid my dues to society.
I paid my dues a long time ago.
Oh, shut the hell up. Our topic of conversation tonight is directly related to Ring of Honor Final Battle, and it is brought to you by our doc, Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. Check him out right there on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com, or you can find him at 2 locations in Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Ring of Honor will come back as scheduled in April 2022. So, back in October, it was announced that Ring of Honor would take a hiatus after Final Battle. It would release everybody from their conversations, from their contracts, and they would be going away for roughly the first quarter of 2022. COVID and the pandemic and shutdowns and not being able to get into arenas truly affected the independent wrestling circuit, as we've seen through our talks with Matt Tremont from H2O Wrestling. Well, not our talks, Lazy Bookings talks. I say our talks being H2O Radio. But they are projecting to come back in April 2022. Could they come back? So, Butters, do you agree or do you disagree? Is there hope for Ring of Honor, or is this truly the final battle?
I think tonight sets up for a whole new Ring of Honor coming back. I have to agree with the poll. I do believe Ring of Honor come 2022 will be back in a full brand new form. I think tonight sets up who they want to start off as their champions. I think tonight sets up the beginning of a beautiful new run for Ring of Honor.
Could you imagine for just a second? And I'm going to get comfy because I might go on a rant here. I'm going to get comfy. Could you imagine for just a second that this would be some brilliant marketing ploy by these guys, by Ring of Honor?
It'd be fucking amazing.
We're gonna go away. We're going to go away for 3 months. We're going to take the holidays off. We're going to go away for 3 months. Everybody's going to take a break. And then we're going to come back. But we're going to make it seem like we're going out of business. We're going to make it seem like we're fucked. And then we're going to pull an AEW and just get revitalized and grow from the ashes into this phoenix force for all you comic book nerds out there. But my question, because I disagree. I don't think they come back in April of 2022. Hell, I'll go as far as say Ring of Honor is dead.
Ooh.
But let me tell you why. I just alluded to it just a moment ago. They will come back as a phoenix force. They will come back as something different. Talk about the ultimate rebranding. Could you imagine them coming back as a third national, borderline international wrestling organization? Just think about it. They've got the connections to do it.
I mean, yes.
They have the ability with their partnerships.
I still think they would. I still think they would keep the Ring of Honor name, though.
I don't. I think because Ring of Honor's never been international. Ring of Honor has stayed local to the Northeast area, that Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Delaware, New Jersey, that corner of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They've stayed very, very local and traditional to that. They are the last. I shouldn't say the last. They're the biggest independent organization out there.
Correct.
They are. Let me rephrase that. AEW is what Ring of Honor wishes they were.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Ring of Honor. And I see some comments firing in here. I'm going to get to them in just a second because there's one I really want to touch on. I'm actually going to start with it in just a second. Ring of Honor, yeah, it's known, right? But it's only known in the last few years. And why is it known? Because you got guys like Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Kyle O'Reilly, CM Punk. Who the hell else came out through there? Christopher Daniels. A ton of people went there, and it was a proving ground for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whether they were names in TNA or they hadn't been names in TNA yet, or their career started to die out from WWE or even TNA itself, right? And they went to Ring of Honor and they reinvented themselves. They revitalized their characters. They changed the perception of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, All Campus, they are the home of HUD Ramp Booth, which you can catch tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I do believe it is. They are the sponsors for our first comment, and it comes directly from Dynasty 215 over there on YouTube. He says Toronto. Now, there's a reason I wanted to touch on that because I was talking about how Ring of Honor stayed very local in one section of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
If they've done anything outside of the United States or outside of that little area, I'm not 100% sure, right? I just know them as, and every time you hear news from them, it's out of that area, right? That's where their fan base is. That's their home area. So could he be 100% right? And I got to give Dynasty some credit, right? He's never typically wrong with the stuff he brings to us, right? Mm-hmm. So I do, like, gut instinct says believe him and believe what he says. And I will be the first one to say Ring of Honor is something I only follow from the word I'm looking for here.
A distance?
From a distance, yeah. Like, I know about Ring of Honor. I don't typically follow it a whole lot. I think the biggest time I followed it was when everybody's eyes were on it, was back when you had the Bullet Club out there. You had
I just
the
kind
Young
of
Bucks.
I follow it basically off of Twitter, keep my eye on it. Just, anything big happens, hey, cool, here you go.
Exactly. Some other comments we got. We've got Ryan Brodo from Monday Morning Quarterback and AHD Wednesday night. He says, "Oh, great, these guys again. You missed us. You love us.
You wished you were us."
Yeah, don't go that far.
Hey.
Pete Evans chiming in from Birds of a Feather. If you guys missed it, it's well documented here at HUD Radio. I am not the standard bearer for sports conversation.
No, really?
No shit. But Pete had a rant, and it was the clip of the week over from Birds of a Feather. So you can go back and catch it in the YouTube archives and over there on Facebook. He goes on this rant, and it's beautiful. I have no fucking clue what he's talking about. But just the passion and the energy and the excitement, I loved it. It got me hyped. And again, had no clue what he was talking about. But you got to go back and you got to watch it, guys. Pete Evans double dips, and he goes over to Facebook and he says he agrees to the poll. Brian Daly from the Hockey Happy Hour goes, "It's not just them, Andy. So it's a final battle, but they're planning to return in April." Thank you. These words will never, ever come out of my mouth, ever again. But Daly's right. How do you call this a final battle and then say, "Hey, we're going to come back in April. We'll see you in April"? Fuck out of here. Jake Friel from AHUD Fan Friday, which let me talk about.
Here's the thing. Hold on.
Oh, we'll go back to Daly's comment?
Go back to the final battle comment. So here's the thing. Final battle isn't their final thing. It's been a pay-per-view for them. It's been an event. Final battle is their final battle of the year.
Okay.
So again, Ring of Honor final battle, it's not the final battle. And hey, we're coming back in April. It's been final battle every year.
But this goes back to how I follow them at a distance. I know none of the names of their pay-per-views.
Correct.
To be honest with you, I don't care. I barely know the names to the WWE pay-per-views, and I've been watching those bastards for like 20 years.
I didn't know, this about Final Battle until like this day
hour ago?
Hour or two ago, maybe yesterday. But
it was when I decided, hey, we're gonna cover Final Battle tonight. And I swear to Christ, this is how it was.
Good shit's happening so far.
So for those of you that don't actually, none of you actually care. Either way, I help out putting together some of the shows throughout the course of the week. Just making sure that there's some consistency and whatever have you. And so I was helping out Steve put his show together, the weekly roundup that just took place about an hour ago is when they went off the air.
Put up Greg's comment. His second one.
He read about it. This guy doesn't know what a book is. But so I'm putting Steve's show together. I grabbed my phone to check something on Twitter to make sure that it was trending because I was changing a wording of something. And I saw somebody tweet about Final Battle, and I went, fuck.
We're going up against Final Battle.
Yeah, exactly what I said. I was like, damn it, Final Battle tonight. Serena, son of a bitch that's going to watch your show. I said, no, maybe we don't go on the air, right? It's still early enough in the day. Frank hasn't made the graphic. I haven't submitted shit. Maybe we just won't go on the air. And then I said, Self, you have one more show left in 2021. Get it the fuck together and do your show, you jackass. So that's when I started putting everything together. And I messaged you and I said, the fuck in the world? What is that?
Chewbacca. He's looking out the window of the bedroom. He likes to look out the window every now and then, even though it's dark as hell. And he can't see out there. Come here, Choo-Choo. Tell everybody I said hi.
He ain't paying attention. He wants the microphone. He's going to eat it.
Oh, yeah. He eats everything.
It's like his dad. So, but I messaged Butters and I said, hey, we're talking final battle. And there was a hesitation, and you said, okay. And I knew on my end, I was like, one of two things just happened here. He just woke up. He outwardly said, fuck, and started researching. So, all right, let's get back to this.
I had just woke up. Like, literally, he texted me. I'd probably just woken up maybe 5-10 minutes before that.
So, Jake Friel says, what's up, boys? I'm going to agree to the poll. Check out Jake every Friday night on ATD Fan Friday, the only show here where you guys get to jump on the air every single week and rant about whatever the hell you want to rant about. Well, you got the rant booth, but you got to physically go to Ocean City for that one. Frank Bestby goes, I'm curious what would happen to the ROH title lineage if they never come back. But because of how stinky Sinclair broadcasting is, I disagree to the poll. Oh, hey, yo. There it is, you little fuck. Greg says, what's up, fellas? He agrees to the polls. Check out Greg every Wednesday night with Frank and Ryan and Tom and all those other chuckleheads over on ATD Wednesday night. And every Sunday, the flagship show, Agree to Disagree. Nope, can't read at all. Joey DiBordino comes flying in saying not his fault he can't read. And Edie Zahari, if ROH came back in April, there'll be more independent wrestling where they're only recruit indie talent. Yeah, I don't know.
Rephrase that for us, Edie, just a little bit.
So, sometimes with Edie,
Please,
I try to decipher, and then I have my days where I'm tired as hell and I can't do it. I love you, Edie. I really do. I just can't do it today.
We can't decipher it today, damn it.
No, not at all. But let's talk about Final Battle, right? And I guess before we do that, we should give. Holy shit! So I just
the end of the tag match.
Screen. Yeah, I just refreshed my screen. Okay.
Yep.
And so, all right, let's talk. I was gonna give a little backstory on Ring of Honor. Talk about some of the people that have come out of there. Fuck that. All right. So Brody King, Homicide, Tony, and I will butcher some of these names. Tony Deppen and Rocky Romero versus Tracy Williams, Taylor Rust, Eli Isom, and EC3. So this is cage side seats. They're giving the breakdown. Okay. The match broke down into signature moves all around. Williams had Romero trapped in the cattle mutilation submission. Deppen flew in with a high double stomp to break the hold. Isom possessed with fighting spirit for his team, but Homicide hit him with a cop killer. Isom kicked out on the cover. He could barely stand during his final rally. It was cut short by a vicious lariat from King. A Gonzo bomb gave the win for King to pin Isom. So the winners of the match were Brody King, Homicide, Deppen, and Romero. In the aftermath, EC3 cuts a promo on his teammates. ROH is a lie. There's no honor in what they do. They put their souls into this corporation. They put their souls in this, and corporate wrestling gives them nothing in return. The wrestling world needs leaders. EC3 issued a call to arms to Eli, Dak Draper, Brian Johnson, and anyone else who is interested. They can rebuild the industry in their own image, but they have the fight to do so. Control your narrative. Two goons came on stage, then EC3 yelled to release the Titan. Now, before I tell you who the Titan is, okay?
Everybody should know that by now.
But I want to talk about that moment right there. EC3's promo. That's what makes me disagree to the poll. Okay? I think they're trying to build something different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But who shows up? Braun Strowman, now known as Adam Scherr, cleared the ring and decimated Isom with a huge chokeslam.
Actually, he's known as the Titan, sir.
Whatever. I'm reading from here. He cleared the ring and decimated Isom with a huge chokeslam. Him and his goons then carried the men backstage. Incredible. incredible. So he's back, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. And a lot of people were wondering where Braun was going to end up. Right? A lot of people had said he was going to end up in AEW. Nobody really thought he was going to land in the Ring of Honor. I'm glad to see him back. It kind of sucks that it's their last night.
Which makes me believe they're still coming back.
But there's no contracts. At the stroke of midnight, contracts are done. Everybody's released. Everybody's free to go.
Yes, and at the stroke of midnight, the pumpkin disappears. Who cares?
We wish you the best of luck on all your future endeavors. You and the other 84 individuals that WWE has released this year.
Oh, don't even remind everybody.
Space City Wizard says, look at these handsome mugs. Have a good show, gents. Thank you, Space City. And guys,
thank you.
If you're over there on Twitch, make sure you go give Space City a follow, a like. I can't say it enough. Those guys kill it over there. I've watched some of their stuff quietly from the background. And it's hysterical, though, the stuff they do over there. I absolutely love it. And I got to give Carlos a shout-out one more time for trivia time every Wednesday at Molly's and every Thursday at B52 in Conroe. And thank you, my friend. He says, happy soon-to-be birthday. My birthday's the 20th. So my birthday is not this Monday, but the following Monday.
Oh, boy!
Edie Zahari says, unless Tony Khan buys Ring of Honor, which is there's another good point. Okay?
Now, when it comes to buying Ring of Honor, who's going to win that war?
That's my point, right? Because we all know that Ring of Honor's video library is actually up for sale. Sinclair said they would sell it.
Yep. That's the key right there.
Which tells me they're not coming back.
Just because you sell the library, just because you say the library is up for sale, don't mean jack shit.
But
because
I'm just saying.
Who's to say they don't sell the library by April? Then they're like, you know what? We're back.
But, case in point, right? WWE would be stupid if they didn't buy that.
No,
library.
I'm pretty sure they'd want to buy it. It's just a matter of whose pockets are deeper and who's the smoother talker.
You got a very good point there, right? I think if WWE buys it, they would put it. They would buy it, and they have the resources to produce it, to stream it, to have it out there for the public, right? And this is where, from a video library perspective, this is where WWE takes first place from Ring of Honor. I mean, not Ring of Honor, from AEW. AEW has no way to distribute this product. They have no infrastructure. They are going to buy it, and it's going to sit somewhere. That's all it's going to do. Right? And they'll be able to pull from it when they want to talk about Bryan Danielson as the American Dragon.
Yeah.
You know? Or Adam Cole from his time in Ring of Honor. Or, you know, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe, CM Punk. All these different people. But WWE, again, has the ability to distribute. And that's a key for them. Is that they're able to get this out there. They can put it on Peacock. And it'd be a tab under WWE, Ring of Honor. Here you go. Have fun.
Yep.
So.
AEW would have to somehow magically come up with their own network.
Yep.
And yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, though, Ring of Honor, you know, should look out for itself when selling that library to the point where, hey, if we do come back, work something in that we could use it still.
And I think there would be a clause to where they would still have access to it if they need it.
Yeah, but is WWE, is Vince really one of those people that would want that if it doesn't benefit him?
Yeah.
Because we all know Tony would in a heartbeat, but with Vince.
I think Vince would. given the right wordage, I think he 100% would.
Okay.
Where did my final battle stuff go? Here it is. So some interesting news to talk about here. On their pre-show, they have the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championship, which I've always been a fan of. The fact that this title exists, because it eliminates it eliminates the Freebird rule, right? Everybody plays.
Mm-hmm.
So Vincent, Bateman, and Dutch defeated Moses, Khan, and O'Shea Edwards to become the new champions. And that's really the only title change so far, right? Because you have No, I lied.
I was about to say,
Ring of Honor World Television title changed hands. Rhett Titus defeated Dalton Castle.
There was another title change.
I'm scrolling down. Retained.
The tag titles.
I don't have that on here.
OGK versus the Briscoes. The Briscoes now win their 12th tag team titles from OGK. At the end of said match,
it is right there.
Yeah, 6-8. Jay Briscoe cutting a promo after the match, challenging anyone. Lights go out. Lights come back on. FTR.
Oh, wow.
That's where mine stops. One. Yeah.
Okay, so mine hasn't updated to that yet. Okay. So that happened right after the
EC3 match.
Yeah, okay. So mine hasn't. Where are you at? What are you on?
Mine is updated as far as right there where I basically said wrestling headlines.
Okay, I just pulled them up. All right. Okie dokie. This is what happens when you don't watch the show live because you have to work.
Ooh.
All right, so here we go. After the match, the lights went out. Current AEW wrestlers and AAA Tag Team Champions FTR showed up. They brawled with the Briscoes, and security had to come out and break it up. Then Bryan Danielson was the final video message. He talked about being on the first ROH show and said that without ROH, he wouldn't be where he is today. He thanked ROH and its fans. They're getting ready for the world title, Jay Lethal versus Jonathan Gresham.
They announced Jay Lethal?
Yeah, Jay Lethal got announced earlier.
Yeah, I didn't hear who the who they had replaced. What is it, Bandito?
Yeah, Bandito.
Poor guy. Let's talk about him for a second. That poor dude couldn't fight in Final Honor last year because he caught COVID, and now this year catches it.
Shit, really?
Again. Yes. They had to take him out of Final Battle last year because he contracted COVID, and the same thing this year. The dude was heartbroken. I mean, I'd be fucking heartbroken too.
God, that's rough. That's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, that's why he was taken out. Like I said, that's why he was taken out this year. He tested positive for COVID. I mean, dude, what could possibly be the final period of Ring of Honor? And if I couldn't compete in it, and I was supposed to be the main event, dude.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. All right, so let's see, because there are a lot of alumni.
Oh, dear God, is there ever?
Oh, yeah, but a lot of alumni send in videos.
Oh, yes, all throughout the night. Adam Cole.
Eddie Edwards.
Yes, Eddie Edwards.
Did one. Hangman Page, AEW World Champion. Said it allowed him to travel the world for the first time. Then you had Jimmy Jacobs. He said he discussed how he used to room with guys like the Young Bucks, Tyler Black, and El Generico, who was Sami Zayn. All of them have loads of success that would have been possible without Ring of Honor. CM Punk was the next alumni. He said ROH felt like lightning in a bottle. He told people to not be sad it's over, but be happy it happened. The business today would be drastically different if ROH didn't exist. I completely agree to that. And then, as you said, Adam Cole.
Correct.
So.
And then earlier in that evening, Rok-C winning her match, retaining her title, with Deonna Purrazzo coming in, challenging her in a winner-take-all match, assuming she beats Mickie James for the Knockouts title.
Yeah. Which is huge if you think about it.
Yes.
Right? And oddly enough, who is Rok-C fight? Willow Nightingale, who was just at the Mission Pro Wrestling show a few weeks ago at Southern Star. It was Willow versus Kylan King.
Yep.
Who, big shout out to Kylan. She just won one of her first titles.
Yes.
Capital Wrestling. Awesome stuff. So she's champion, and oddly enough, the Renegades are their tag team champions. Yeah.
Very deserving for both sides.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Another thing, it was very interesting to see that PJ Black was on this show, but on the pre-show. I figured he would have been a little higher up. He was in that 10-man tag match. PJ Black was Justin Gabriel. He teamed with Flip Gordon, Brian Milanes, Beer City Bruiser, world famous CB. They defeated LSJ, Sledge, Max the Impaler, Demonic. I'm not even going to try to say that. And Will Ferrara.
Some of these names are just like, man.
You're like, what the fuck? Look at this. It is the Godfather, Tom Arnone. He comes in, he agrees to the poll. What is up, Tommy? And then Edie wants to know, what's your favorite match of ROH? Not a clue. I don't have one.
Right? I'm like, I couldn't tell you, but I can't even lie straight up.
I don't have one, and I'll tell you why. Because while, yeah, I've watched matches, there's no match that stands out that I said, oh, I watched them when they were in Ring of Honor. Segments have stood out, right? Like, oh my God, I just blanked on his name. The villain. Who's the villain? Marty Scurll. When Marty Scurll showed up at Ring of Honor, the stuff they were doing with Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes, I'm pretty sure that was under the Ring of Honor banner before NWA was a thing again. I mean, there are things that I've watched. I can't tell you if when I watched them they were under the Ring of Honor banner or not. Yeah,
and I couldn't tell you because I haven't really watched any Ring of Honor matches, to be quite honest. I always
work here.
Right? Heard of them. Keep up a little bit, but I don't really, it's like, oh, hey, Ring of Honor happened today. All right, cool. That's nothing big happened. All right, cool.
Yeah.
The majority of what I hear from Ring of Honor is, hey, WWE signed so-and-so from Ring of Honor. All right, cool. Yay. Let's see how he does.
But it's also, I that was my favorite part, though, when they would sign somebody from Ring of Honor and people would be really hyped about it. Because then I could go back and watch their stuff. Be like, why are people so excited about this? Now, here we go. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Jonathan Gresham defeated Jay Lethal to become the Ring of Honor World Champion. Here is the breakdown from F4W Online. This was perfectly worked. Both men are ring generals, but I fear they were short on time as they had to finish by 11 p.m. Eastern. The ROH locker room coming out to watch was lovely. Neither man could establish an advantage early on. Gresham was eventually able to drop kick Lethal to the floor, maintain control upon re-entry to the ring. They had a nice technical exchange until Lethal began laying chops. Lethal hit an enziguri, sending Gresham to the floor, and followed it up with a tope suicida. Back in the ring, Lethal caught a crossbody and hit a fallaway slam. Slapped Gresham across the face and followed it up with a leg trap facebuster. Gresham countered Lethal injection into an O'Connor roll, but Lethal stopped a missile drop kick. Great sentence. Gresham reversed a figure 4 into a cradle before cradling Lethal multiple other times for close 2 counts. They traded chops for a long time until Lethal hit a snap power slam, climbed the ropes, but Gresham rolled out of the way. They kept countering each other's moves, and we got another extended cradle exchange. Lethal got Gresham into the torture rack and rolled through with a senton. Hail to the King was next. Lethal wanted lethal injection, but his injured arm gave out. Gresham capitalized with a moonsault, went for the chicken wing, locking it on with a body scissors. As Lethal was about to escape, Gresham turned it into a cutter. The full ROH locker room ran out to watch the match at ringside. Gresham and Lethal traded strikes in the center of the ring. Gresham popped up with an enziguri and snap German for a 2, followed by the bayonet for 2. He hit a second one for another near fall. Lethal cut him off with a super kick, but he couldn't hit the powerbomb. And Gresham hit a third bayonet for another near fall. It took 4 bayonets. I'm sorry, he went for the 4th bayonet, but was cut off with a lariat. Gresham countered the lethal injection into a backside for a near fall, and then he locked on the octopus stretch for the win. After the match, Gresham celebrated with his wife, fellow professional wrestler Jordynne Grace. So Gresham is the Ring of Honor World Champion as the show goes off the air. Incredible. And you knew Jay Lethal wasn't winning that show.
Mm-hmm. It was almost a given that Gresham was going to win this. I mean, the man has been Ring of Honor for so damn long.
To a certain extent. Right?
You know, and his wife, Jordynne Grace, was there with him, and it's just, you know, it's a great moment.
You know, I'm very, very excited to go back and try to catch this. I love these kind of moments.
Mm-hmm. And as I'm looking at pics on Twitter, I mean, you know, our favorite thing is in the ring, the streamers.
Right.
The fans throwing the streamers, it's our favorite thing to watch.
Oh, so I've got the Braun Strowman, so that he's known as Titan.
Yep.
Over here. I've got this, right, and I pull it up.
Somebody put literally
EC3 says free the Titan. He comes down with 2 goons. I don't know who they are, right? And he just books for the ring. Climbs up in this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And levels everybody except EC3. Incredible.
Somebody said, talking about, you know, Braun Strowman's new name, the Titan, says, I'm sorry, but that's such a what's insert doing in the Impact Zone name.
I love that. Didn't Impact have something going on tonight as well?
No, I think that might be tomorrow.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused because Chelsea Green was on tonight's show.
Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea Green was on Final Battle. We got some comments over here. Let's see. Carl Williams, who's the new owner of Ring of Honor? They haven't sold yet. They have not sold yet, so it's still Sinclair Productions.
Sinclair Broadcasting.
Broadcast. What the fuck they're called? I'm trying to put multitask over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now.
Dynasty says, yeah, he stayed in Ring of Honor over going to AEW, got the book, then it hit with the whole speaking out movement. Not sure who he's referring to. Carl hopes Tony Khan takes over. I don't see Tony taking it. And Tom goes over to YouTube to say, Butters the goat.
Thanks, Tom.
Bastards. All of you are rat bastards.
I mean, technically, Tony could take it and make it another big brand for AEW. Kind of like, with the Raw, SmackDown, NXT, you would have, AEW, Ring of Honor. I get it. You got Rampage and Dark, but
too much. You
get rid of Dark and just give, you just have Rampage, Dynamite, and Ring of Honor.
But enough of Ring of Honor. Let's jump into NXT War Games. Oh, and Chris brings up a good point. I did forget about this. And it sounds so horrendous that I forgot about this. But Blackjack Lanza did pass away earlier this week.
Yes.
Everybody did a short little tribute to Blackjack. It's very, very sad of his passing. And our thoughts and prayers go out to his loved ones, for sure.
One of the many greats in wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. Without fail, one of the many greats. So let's go into the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. They are the people that we call if ourselves or our families need to deal with mental health or addiction issues. That's why we support them here at HD Radio. If you need mental health therapy or addiction detox, please call 856-651-8117. They're going to bring you our NXT War Games recap and review. And where the hell did it go? I bloody had it. Did you get a chance to watch War Games? I know you were working when it was on this past week.
I've been trying to catch clips throughout the week.
Okay. So
I caught pretty much the ending of both War Games matches. Some clips of, the hair versus hair, but that's about as far as it got.
The hair versus hair. So this is the one time I will say that NXT, I won't say it didn't. I love the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the flow of the night just didn't do it for me. Right? Like, I missed most of the women's match out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing up some Hanukkah stuff. But I love the tag team match. I thought it was very good. The hair versus hair is where they lost me. They couldn't get me back. The
hair versus hair?
Yeah. The Roderick Strong, Joe Gacy match suffered, at least in my opinion, because of that. Like, I'm sitting back there in the chair going, oh, God, just get to a War Games. I was so tired.
And what made me mad about the hair versus hair thing was, like, right there at the end, he's shaving off the head, and, he magically fucking wakes up after getting knocked the fuck out to half his head shaved, and he runs. Like, y'all ever gonna finish a full head?
No, not ever.
Like, good Lord, people. Are you on that much of a time crunch? Like, you're on the freaking Peacock network. Why are you on a time crunch?
No idea. Stupid.
Men's War Games match. From what I saw, was good.
Before I get to that, I want to talk about Cora Jade.
Cora Jade, yes.
That tiny little girl was the star of War Games this year.
I cringed at that spot that she had to hurt her arm.
Oh, it was rough. I didn't say it was pretty.
No. I'm just saying, like, that drop. I'm like, oh, that could have ended so much worse than what it did.
For sure. But thankfully it didn't.
Right? I had to watch it back a couple of times. I'm like, did she just, like... No. I think she just... No. Holy shit, she did. Like, come on.
I love the spot from the top, right, where she goes to the table. Now, and again, it's been a couple of days. Did she pin Mandy?
Yep.
Okay, I thought she did. I wrote that she did, but now that
I'm sorry. No. From what I'm saying, she rolled up JC Jane.
Who cares? She pinned. She got the win, right?
Correct. I thought she pinned Mandy too.
She almost did at one point, I thought. But as we saw Tuesday night, she going for that title.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's nice of, like, I won't say nice of Raquel, but you can tell Raquel is stepping back
and
letting the new blood kind of go forward and take this moment. And I think Cora Jade, Mandy Rose at the next event that they have, because they're not doing the Takeover moniker anymore.
It may not be another event. They may do it on a live NXT.
Who knows? But I think Cora's you're going to be your next women's champion very soon.
Kind of hope so. She's got some great momentum going for her.
In the men's match, I liked it.
Braun Breaker picking up the win over Ciampa. That's exactly what I was kind of wanting.
Yeah, you knew that was coming, though. Like, we talked about it last week. He was the only one that made sense for this. I am a little upset. I'm not going to lie to you. I am a little upset that when I heard Ciampa say at one point DIY was back, I'm a little upset I didn't get the DIY entrance.
Right.
That would have.
I heard about that. I heard about that. And I was like, man, y'all really couldn't do DIY entrance one last time.
That would have been really good. Having them come out with, like, go find DIY shirts and just, like, all of that. That would have been perfect. I'd have loved it. I didn't like the bit where they chained the door shut and then they gave the bolt cutters to Braun to cut it open.
What is, like, Braun stronger than a fucking ref to cut some chain off?
Well, because LA Knight climbs into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Braun, because they didn't think this through all the way, he goes, give me the cutters. And he goes to cut it, and he doesn't cut it the first time. He has to go in and readjust it in order for it to cut.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it looks sloppy. I hate those spots where it's like we have to cut something to get in or unlock a key to get. I'm never a fan of those spots because they never go off well.
Nope. Only one I've seen that even went decent was Mark Henry.
Now when they've gone in and they've ripped the door off the cage,
mm-hmm.
right? Those spots have been okay. Right, but if you have a chain attached to it, that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Stop it! Stop it now! Like, cut it the fuck out. Oh, excuse me. And then this. All right. This is where I got mad. This is where I got mad the other day when we were talking about it. Not us, but in my one chat that I was talking about it, mm-hmm. I got mad watching it. Tuesday night, Johnny Gargano
goes here
out
it comes.
To the ring to address his future with NXT. And it's a fantastic moment. It's great.
Yeah,
shut up. Everything's going, I'm on a roll. Everything's going well. And then you have this fucknut Grayson Waller, whatever the fuck douchebag's name is.
Yeah, because he's about to walk on out of there with the fans.
Magically shows up and beats the brakes off of Johnny Gargano like Johnny's a first-year student out of a wrestling school in the middle of somebody's backyard.
He said, bitch, get out my ring.
Right now. And this Grayson Waller guy, what is his shtick? What's his gimmick? Right? What is his character all about? He's about getting views.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me that you took a professional wrestler and said, "Hey, we're gonna give you a character. This is what you have to make money off of." And you want him to be a content creator?
He created hell of a content Tuesday night.
Fuck you.
He went in that ring and told Gargano, get the fuck out.
Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. God damn it. Why do I let you do this to me? Every week you say something dumb.
You set it up.
But look, I got nothing. We're content creators, right? I got nothing against content creators. But that character just doesn't work in wrestling.
I was about to say, I don't think content creation works in wrestling. The closest you're gonna get is to Austin Theory doing selfies and posting it.
Like that's fine. If that's what you want to do that. I'm okay with that. But if you're gonna turn around, like, because now I'm expecting this asshat to go out there and jump off the stage because it's gonna give me views, or he's gonna go throw himself in front of a bus because it's gonna get him views.
Lower the cell, I'm jumping off.
Like, fuck off, man. Now, in that same sentence, let's talk about Johnny Gargano, because if I don't stop talking about this fucktwat Grayson Waller, I won't stop talking about him at all. And it's going to turn into another Cleopatra egg thing where it's 15 minutes in and I'm still yelling about this one ass.
The Cleopatra egg. How do you like that?
I couldn't talk for 2 days after that. My voice wasn't right till Tuesday after that calamity of an anger management case that came out of my mouth that night.
He's still ranting about it.
I'm still so pissed off. I'm still so mad that you based an entire storyline around an egg that's supposed to transfer over to Monday night.
This motherfucker doesn't want to talk about it. He's going off still.
And you transfer it over to Monday night. And the one SmackDown asshole that you bring in when the whole roster's supposed to be there is Sami Fucknut Zayn. And instead of giving Sami the title shot, you give it to Austin Theory. But wait, there's more, Bob! 2 weeks later, Sami Zayn wins at Royal Rumble to get a title shot. Just for Brock Lesnar to bully him into doing it 3 weeks early.
I thought this week on Friday Night SmackDown we were going to have another Zach Gowen situation.
And got fucking wrecked. Like, do you understand how dumb that looked? 2 weeks ago, fucking Sami Zayn could have very easily gotten the title shot because he found the guy who stole Vince's egg. No. Fuck you, because you're a snitch, we're gonna give it to this asshat over here that likes to take selfies. This basic white bitch. Fine. Okay. But a week later, Sami Zayn, we're putting you, because we have no one else to do it with, we're putting you in a battle royal. And what's your prize? A title shot. What the fuck?
Full circle, baby. Full circle.
Like, I can't write this shit. I can't make this shit up. I can't even go get my action figures and pretend. I can't do it anymore.
If you can't get your action figures, then go get your Barbies.
I'm done with him. He's still there. You can still hear him, but I'm done with him.
Yeah!
Jackass. But, so let's talk about Johnny Gargano, though. We'll talk about Kyle O'Reilly in just a second. Let's talk about Johnny Gargano. And I like Edie's comment here, and I said it the other day. And before I realized it was Final Battle, we were going to lead off with Johnny Gargano's future. Edie says Johnny Gargano will take time off until his wife gives birth. Then he'll come back to make his in-ring return. I don't think Johnny Gargano has signed a contract anywhere.
Mm-mm.
I don't think he's going to sign a contract for 6 months to a year. I don't think you see Johnny, because you got to remember, Candice is still under contract with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So she's still got money coming in. If they were smart, they've been saving money.
Especially once they found out they were having a baby.
Right. And knowing that Johnny's contract was coming up. Right? So, I don't think Johnny comes back to work for 6 months to a year. And I think when he does, he's going to take his time. He is going to take his time to find the company that he wants to work for.
that and money issues ain't gonna be a problem right now, especially since he just put out a bunch of shirts.
Exactly.
Because Pro Wrestling Tees just put out I think I seen it yesterday, a bunch of handful of Johnny Gargano, brand new Johnny Gargano t-shirts. Good Lord, how much money he's gonna make off of that?
Exactly. So I think there's opportunity for Johnny to sit back and watch where both companies go over the next 6 months to a year.
Correct.
And then decide where he wants to go. Now, Kyle O'Reilly, on the other hand, Kyle O'Reilly, I think, is showing up at Winter is Coming in 4 days. I have to turn this fucking fan off over here.
How is he going to show up at Winter?
What?
How in the hell is he going to show up at Winter is Coming in 4 days?
His contract expired the same time Johnny Gargano's did, you douchebag.
Yeah, but wasn't signing a contract extension?
He didn't sign a contract extension.
So you're telling me he was just working a day-by-day basis?
What are you talking about? His contract expired yesterday.
Yeah, so he's still got 30 days to go. 30-day non-compete clause?
I don't think the non-compete plays in if they don't extend their contracts.
I could have sworn it
I think
does.
If the contracts lapse, and obviously we would have to see the language, right?
Correct.
Which none of us will ever see because none of us are ever going to be that important. And if if we ever are, there's something very, very wrong with the industry of professional wrestling if one of us ends up being important enough to read that kind of language. Mm-hmm. Somebody somewhere fucked up. But I think if the contract lapses without a renewal, I think he can go do whatever he wants.
I think you're right, because that's what I'm looking at right now.
I think that's the caveat. That's why WWE tries to.
Everybody here is saying he's a free agent.
Yeah, he can go do whatever he pleases.
Okay. I figured that even when their contract expires, I thought they still had a no-compete clause. But then again, that could just be me seeing, all these people been released this year, and that's just still fresh in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
That's all.
It's all just free agent. So, yeah.
Yep, he is a free agent. He can go where he pleases.
Yep, but Johnny Gargano and Kyle O'Reilly are officially free agents.
I think we see the OGUE.
Yep.
On Wednesday.
Ain't no school like the old school.
Wednesday, and granted, I have a birthday thing I have to go to for a friend of mine. Go figure. But Wednesday is an AEW that you can't miss.
It's Winter is Coming, right?
Right, but more so than ever. Like don't get me wrong, right? You can miss any weekly television show.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear to God, I think that Kyle O'Reilly shows up Wednesday night.
It is possible.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did.
Correct. Let's see. Yeah, December 15th, Garland, Texas.
I was going to go. I have the next day off. I was going to go, but one of my very, very good friends, it's her birthday that day. So we are celebrating her birthday. And so I am not going because I'm a good friend.
No one said you weren't.
You are a different story. Really? No rebuttal? No defense?
Sorry, something popped up. I didn't hear you. Repeat that again.
I said you. I was making fun of how you're not a good friend.
How dare you, sir? I try to be the best of friends.
I know.
Asshole.
Just messing with you.
Chewy, you're sleeping.
Love it.
He literally, he looked up, put his head back down.
So, I think Kyle O'Reilly shows up. I think he aligns himself with Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. I think we see them do essentially what the Undisputed Era was doing before they added Roderick Strong.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, it was always them before Roderick Strong. Why they added a fourth person, I'll never understand.
Well, because Bobby Fish was out. And
that's right.
It was seeming like he was going to be out for a while. And so they had to add somebody. And Roderick Strong just made sense. It was a great addition, right? Because then they could do war games. They were able to do more. They were able to run roughshod over the company, with the North American title, with the NXT
tag team titles, world title, all the titles. We all hold gold. So I mean, they did good. I'll give them that. They did good. But now we're gonna see the AEW UE.
Correct, and it's probably gonna be done a lot better. It's just because they have not because there's anything wrong with WWE. I am not about to start that conversation tonight.
No. That's not what I'm saying at all.
But I think it's just because they have different. They're going to go to different places. They're going to do different things against different people, right? And I think it's going to be a little bit better. Jesus, I don't know how we ended up almost out of time. Like, we've got 20 minutes left in the show.
I guess we could do a quick skim of the week.
Yeah, let's do that. Alan Foy of eXp Realty brings us This Week in Wrestling. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, looking for a change in career brokerage, contact Alan Foy of eXp Realty, LLC at 302-682-8820 or visit him at alan.foy@exprealty.com. You know what? We're not going to quick skim the week. I'm going to bitch about something.
Uh-oh.
I want to see. Let's play a game. Let's play a game, everybody.
All right, there, Saul.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, Joey DiBardino. If the band gets back together in AEW, what do they call themselves?
The New Era. I don't know.
I would throw something. They call themselves the New Era.
They were the Undisputed Era. Now we're the New Era.
I have no idea, Joey. I can't even. Anything's better than that. Insert name here. Oh, God. All right. So I have something that I want to bitch about for the week. I want to see if you can figure out what I'm going to bitch about.
Hold on. Before you even say a word, let me think.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Scooby-Doo wants his Scooby snacky snacks.
Does it involve SmackDown?
No, it does not.
Wow, I figured it involved SmackDown.
No.
So I'm guessing we're going to have to go with Raw.
Quite possibly.
All right. Think about Raw here for a second. Let's see.
The fact that you haven't gotten it yet just boggles my mind.
You know what? Never mind. I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Oh! All right.
I knew, hold on, before you go on your rant, I knew, before I had even looked at the results, that Liv Morgan didn't win against Becky Lynch because my phone did not blow the fuck up. Because 10:05, 10:20. I took one look at my phone and go, my phone's not blown up. Nobody's saying anything. Liv must not have won.
I was so tempted to jump on Flight Zone because I was hot. I was really mad because of how this match ended.
It sets up for a rematch. It's all it does.
But it was the same thing we had with Charlotte at Survivor Series. The same exact ending.
So the man goes a new route.
Fuck you. The same exact cut, paste, change character.
She's a heel. Did you
I think I broke Butters because he just started glitching out. We're gonna pull him back for just a second while whatever's happening on his end fixes itself. And so I'll go on his point for just a second there, right? He says Becky's a heel, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that Becky's a heel. I'm okay with the fact of, hey, you know what? She's gonna do heel tactics to try to get the win. That's fine. But do something different than what you did a few weeks ago with Charlotte. Like, I didn't, again, I'll say it, and as much as I wanted Liv to win, as much as I wanted to sit there and say, Liv Morgan is the new Raw Women's Champion, in my heart of hearts, I knew it wasn't happening. Right? You know, and Edie says, I know Liv Morgan will not win right now. Liv's winning the Rumble, and she's going to build it. She's going to win at WrestleMania. Build storyline from the bottom. Yes and no. Okay? I wanted Liv to win because she's deserved it. She's worked hard for it. She does everything the right way. Butters is back. Turn your camera sideways. Turn your phone sideways.
Oh, shit.
You're
See
fine.
if I can remember how to do that on this.
What are you on?
My phone.
Just turn the thing sideways. Maybe not.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. My phone is goofy.
No comment. Frank, I thought Butters went to timeout. Then I rewound and saw what happened. Yeah, no, his shit broke.
Yep. No, my shit went boom boom. Hold on.
He froze again. That's amazing. This is fun. So layout. Hashtag new profile pic. Boom boom. Gold Cabana. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's move him back out. Well, again, we'll let him figure his stuff out. Joey DiBardino, did you just say boom boom? I did. At least somebody did. I don't fucking know who. But the last 5 minutes have been a blur. I think he's fixed. Is he fixed? Maybe. Nope. Yep. Butters is broken. It did. I just think she has. Oh wait, no. I see movement down here.
I can't turn sideways. Damn it.
That's fine. We'll just roll with it.
Okay.
So, to catch you up, I get that Becky's a heel.
Yes.
I get all of that. I totally get it. But what frustrates me... Go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead. I said, you're just going to use the same heel tactics as you do with everybody else.
That's the part that frustrates me. Right? Be creative. You have the ability. You're very talented. Be creative. Do something different. Okay? Now, in the same sentence... Hey, whatever you did, it worked.
I pressed the button that I didn't think to press.
Oy. Now, all of that being said, okay, I think Liv Morgan has worked so hard. She has done everything right. She's had moment after moment after moment. The crowd's behind her. I think if you don't give Liv that win soon, then they're going to lose them. You're going to lose the crowd being behind her. So to say, hey, let's have her win the Rumble, and then she's going to win at WrestleMania.
I mean, they've done that so many times with so many people. It's sad.
I need Liv to win at day one. I need Liv to figure out a way to get Becky back in the ring at day one, and I need Liv to win that match.
Yeah.
Because Liv's going to take the women's division to the next level. She's going to be she's going to be the one to take the title off Becky, hands down.
Hope so. Hope they don't go the Bianca route. I mean, because we all know that's a possibility right there. Let's go, Bianca. I mean, so what'd you think of Xia Li's debut?
All right, so I didn't watch it in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her entrance with the lightning and all that. I thought that was, oddly enough, pretty cool.
Right. Great entrance.
Her siding with Naomi against this Sonya Deville.
I mean, she's got the hero gimmick.
Yeah, she does. I get it. I'm cool with it. I do like this Naomi Deville thing the more it progresses.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is leading to a Naomi Deville match. Like a true, legitimate match. But I think they're just slow building to it. I think storyline-wise, Deville is going to book herself into a corner. And she's going to have to fight Naomi. Like, she's going to inadvertently put herself in a position where she has to do that. And so I'm very excited to see where this goes. It keeps Shayna and Natalya relevant while they have nothing really to do.
And since when the hell did Natalya turn heel?
Don't know. Edie, we already talked about Cora Jade back when we were talking about NXT.
Great talent. Can't wait to see more from her.
Exactly. Not going to spend any more time on it, though. Natalya turning heel, who the hell knows? Who the hell cares? It works because you're essentially taking the locker room vet, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Natalya. You're taking Shayna Baszler, who neither one of those two ever need to talk. Natalya should never talk because her promos are garbage, and Shayna Baszler is just an ass kicker. And you have an ass kicker and a technical person. You put them with Sonya Deville, who can talk, who can cut a decent promo, right? You've got something. Now you're building to something better here. On the other side, you've got Naomi, who can talk, and she has the agility to go with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Throw in Xia Li. Now there's that technical. Now Xia Li can be a combatant for Shayna.
I was honestly surprised if they're going to go with this hero gimmick with Xia Li. Why didn't you just team her up with Nikki and be done?
With Nikki?
ASH?
Oh. Yeah.
Almost a superhero. We can have two superheroes. You can have a superhero tag team again. Except in the women's division.
Speaking of other things that have happened, guys, what are your thoughts on Hook's debut? I was impressed.
I didn't get to watch his debut match.
I
heard it was great.
I can't find the sort I'm looking for here. Like, I don't get why we're so high on this Hook kid.
Because it's Taz's kid.
No, like, I get it, right? I get who he is. Mm-hmm. I get that it's Taz's son. But
I think it just has to do with just, debuting a whole brand new person. It's finally he's debuting. Blah, blah, blah. Why is it taking so long? It's just hype.
I guess.
Taz was happy. Taz was proud he even got to call his son's first match. He was part of the commentary team.
And I am so happy for Taz. And I think Taz, has deserved that opportunity to be able to do that. And it's good for his kid that his kid, that's a moment for them.
How many dads get to call their son's first match? Honestly.
Exactly. Right. And I'm super happy for it. But that being said, I don't know what to do with him yet. Like what I want, what I want to care about. But who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us. John C. Danzo, gentlemen, how are you guys? What's going on, John? Oddly enough, Taz, I was looking up his kid to try to find some more stats on his kid, and it took me to Taz's page.
I want to say he was a former lacrosse player, supposed to be a big prospect, but then decided he wanted to be a wrestler.
Yeah, but like, it took me to Taz's Wikipedia page and the part with his personal life where it mentions how the kid debuted as Hook. But apparently Taz is a fan of the Mets, the Knicks, the Sixers, the Islanders, and the Bills. Doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit about New York's basketball team. But hey, and he doesn't like the football teams that are close to him. I want the one in upstate New York. I mean, all right, I know the Knicks are a basketball team, but nobody likes the Knicks. The Knicks don't even
right.
All right, we've got a little bit of time left in the show. We'll talk a little AEW. I think actually no, we're not. We're not going to talk AEW, and I'm going to tell you why we're not going to talk AEW. I just figured it out. I have no plan for next week's show. None, nothing, nada, zip, zilch, zero. I wanted to do something special and exciting, but the other cohorts I need for this will not be available.
Okay.
You know what? No, Frank is right. I think we should give some Winter is Coming predictions. But let me get to what I was talking about, and then I will definitely do that, Frank. Because I only got 4 matches on the card for Winter is Coming. I think next week we're going to do the AEW draft.
What?
Next week we're going to take, and we're going to see if we can, I might invite some people to come on and have some fun with us. Okay.
All right.
We're going to have Dynamite. And we're going to have Rampage. Those are going to be the brands. All right. And we will take one side. I will take one side, and you will take the other.
Okay.
And we will draft. Now, if we can get people to, I say people, other HUD personalities to join us, then we won't do it that way. We'll just all have our own little AEW brand. But we're going to take...
Free-for-all, ball-out draft.
We're going to take the AEW roster. Everybody is up for grabs. And we're going to draft away. That's what... I was actually telling one of my bosses tonight. He goes, so what are you guys talking about tonight? And I was like, no, we're talking about, this show that you have no idea what it's about. And he goes, I go, but I have no idea what we're going to do about next week. And he goes, what do you mean? And I tell him how fucked we are for next week. And he goes, well, good luck to you. I was like, gee, thanks, pal.
Damn. Thanks, boss man. You really did me a solid by just telling me good luck.
But I literally, right now, just came up with the idea for next week. So I have some people I need to reach out to and see if they're going to be available next week. I can already tell there's going to be one person on this show with us.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Who's it gonna be?
I feel like it's gonna be this man, Mr. Frank.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. We have a problem.
Let's do some quick Winter is Coming predictions. Aside from the Kyle O'Reilly, Butters, write down 119. We'll take this as our clip for the week.
119.
We will do Winter is Coming predictions.
119 seconds in. Got it. No, I'm just kidding.
Jackass. So, our Winter is Coming predictions are brought to you by Gleason's Bar. They're located at 6700 Mill Creek Avenue in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Use promo code HUD for 10% off your order, whether you dine in, take out, or order online. That's Gleason'sBarnsteaks.com. All right. Now, Wardlow versus Matt Seidel in a singles match. I like Matt Seidel for this, but I think it's just because I'm a Matt Seidel fan.
I'm going to have to go with Wardlow just because it's fucking Wardlow. Wardlow is going to stop a mud hole in Matt Seidel's ass, and it's just going to stay muddy forever.
That was unnecessarily graphic.
That sounded pretty bad. It's not what I meant either. God damn it.
Wow. That's getting used. I hope you know that. Okay. So you've got Wardlow. I've got Matt Seidel. We go to Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb in a no disqualification match.
I think Shida takes this one.
Yeah, I think Shida does too. It just makes sense for Shida to take it. I think they're going to build Shida for the title picture coming up.
Yeah.
Not sure
Serena
which title, but I think
Serena Deeb is good. But just having her there I think she just got her there as, name star power, so to speak. Someone big for Shida to, be able to topple.
Correct. MJF versus Dante Martin, singles match for the AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring. I swear to God, I forgot this thing existed. I hate this idea.
How did you forget it existed when that's how he won his match against Darby Allin?
I knew the ring existed, right?
Oh, you just forgot about the annual Dynamite ring match.
Yeah, I forgot. Let me rephrase that. I thought it was just a ring, right? Not like the Dynamite ring. I forgot. I thought that thing went away and the gimmick thingy about it was over because it's useless throughout the year, right? But I think this is where Dante wins. I think this is going to kind of.
I gotta agree. I don't think they're going to give it to MJF for a third year in a row.
Yeah, no.
I feel like Dante Martin. This is going to be something to put Dante Martin on the map a lot better. I think Dante Martin picks it up to win and goes on to do better things.
Agreed.
But at the same time, MJF is on fucking fire right now.
Yeah, but MJF has Shawn Spears and Wardlow at ringside, and I think you see CM Punk get involved.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
And then the AEW World Title match: Hangman Adam Page versus Bryan Danielson.
Man, this one's a toughie. Not gonna lie, even though Page just won the title, there's still something that says Danielson could possibly win this, and Page would be like, "What just fucking happened?" Because it's wrestling. Some people don't hold that title for very long. Some hold it for seconds. Some hold it for days. It's not gonna. Don't get me wrong. People are gonna fucking riot if Page loses it at Winter is Coming.
Danzo makes a good point. Wardlow face turns sooner. They're going to keep him with MJF. I don't know. I'll tell you after Winter is Coming. I thought we were going to get it at Full Gear, but I don't think we're going to get it at Winter is Coming. I think they're going to set the seeds for it as Winter is Coming.
That's fixed. I think based off of what happens on Winter is Coming, then we can give that answer.
Right. But back to
as far as the world title match goes, I'm going to have to go with a safe route and say Hangman Page wins this match.
So then just because I'm going to pick Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
Right? And I say that because I can book, like, if you were to tell me, Andy, book out the match path, the path for both of these guys past Winter is Coming, I could do it for both.
Mm-hmm.
Right? With one guy winning the title versus the other guy winning the title. And this is, again, one of those matches where I'm very okay with whoever wins. I don't care. Right? I think this is going to be a great match. I think it's going to be phenomenal. And I think this is a match where the people win.
Yeah.
Right? But that is it for us tonight. Man, what just...
I mean, I'm just surprised they only have 4 matches for Winter is Coming.
I'm not, though. Right? It's a 2-hour show.
That's true.
Right? It's a 2-hour show.
Never mind. Yeah, that's about right for a 2-hour show then.
Yeah, they may throw 1 or 2 other matches in there
if they got time in the middle.
Yeah. You know, nothing super special. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is In This Very Ring. We appreciate you all for being here tonight. As announced just a few moments ago, we're going to do the AEW draft next week. So it'll be me and Butters, and it might be a couple other people. Who knows? We will see how this plays out over the next coming days. It also makes it very easy for me to put a show together. Thank God. We want to thank Body Check Wellness for 25% off if you use code A2D at checkout for bodycheckwellness.com. Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. Check him out in Burlington, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, or on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. All Campus, they are the home of A2D Ramp Booth. They're giving 20% off everything in their store, including hats, shirts, and team cornhole sets. The Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox, they're the people you need to call if you need mental health or addiction detox. You give them a call at 856-651-8117. Alan Foy of eXp Realty, you can find them at 302-682-8820 or on the web at alan.foy@exprealty.com. Fan Up, they are the best way to enjoy fantasy sports. Find them in the App Store and use A2D at sign up for 5,000 bonus points or a $50 value. Gleason's Bar in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Use promo code A2D for 10% off your order, no matter how you guys order. You can find them at Gleason'sBarandSteaks.com and get 20% off and free shipping with code A2D at Manscaped.com. You unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. And if you guys haven't done it yet, $9.99 a month gets you to become a subscriber over there on YouTube. You'll get shout-outs, members-only shows, appearances, weekly picks from Money Pot Podcast. And those guys will be on the air in the morning, breaking down all of Week 14, all your bets, all your prop bets.
Damn, has it already been that far in?
Yeah, it's Eagles bye week, so no Eagles game tomorrow.
Okay, the Eagles actually won a game. Wait, what?
You're on your own. Look, it's not fun around here when they lose. You're not in all the chats I'm in with these people. It's not fun. Look, when they lost to the Giants, I ran out of ways to come up with dismal and pitiful and depressing. Like, I ran out of different ways to say how bad that they sucked during that game.
Yeah.
But Money Pot will be breaking everything down tomorrow, betting wise. Rant Booth will preview the day. Agree to Disagree will be on to recap the day. And then Monday Morning Quarterback, I'm sure these guys are going to get ready for Eagles Week 15. With them coming back off a bye. Because now it's solely NFC East for the rest of the season. It's Cowboys, Giants, Washington, in some kind of order over the next few weeks. So they'll get ready for it. You've got Sports Hounds, you got Flight Zone on Monday. Tuesday's the Hockey Happy Hour. Wednesday is A2D Wednesday night. Thursday is Birds of a Feather. Friday is Fan Friday. Saturday is going to be Weekly Roundup. And then you cap off the week with us and our AEW draft. Brodo said he just watched back Hook's debut. Oh, my damn. Okay. And Ted says, Texans sunk monkey balls. We know. We're well aware.
That's a given this year.
Well aware. They're just playing for draft picks at this point. But, guys, we want to thank you very, very much. We will see you all next week. Remember to tell somebody you love them. Peace, love, and joy. We out.